That time is 5 o'clock on this Thursday evening, July 30th, 2020. It's time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Thursday evening, July 30th, 2020. It is 5 o'clock and 87 degrees and not Massachusetts. So it's on the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Thursday evening is former President Barack Obama's eulogy for John Lewis during his funeral in Atlanta, Georgia was perfect. Fact-checking Trump's continues on the mail-in voting and suggested delaying the election. Former GOP presidential candidate Herman Cain dies after battle with quarterbacks. He is 74. Here's why your second stimulus check could differ from the first. Trump's family said Lane Fort soldier witnessed a key in the meet over a sex misconduct bill. Senator Kennedy says COVID stimulus taking talks turning into a cluster at True Goat Rodeo. Massachusetts man killed in altercation in a McDonald's parking lot in Maine. Johnson & Johnson begins a clinical trial of single-dose coronavirus vaccine. The congressional underclass erupts in a fury after government gets COVID-19. Full D.C. appeals court agrees to take up Michael Flynn legal case. They faced a quarantine after testing positive for COVID-19. Police say they ended up in Keys jail. Trump said federals won't leave under governor clamps down on protesters. Troubles to Isaiah may go up the southeast coast. America's dying as Russian medley is giddy at chaos in the U.S. Belarus detains 33 suspected Russian mercenaries clad in military-style clothing. Joshua Wong among multiple Hong Kong pro-democracy candidates is qualified from an upcoming election. Bezos says counterfeit products at Amazon are scourged. Germany's economy contracted at record 10.1% in the second quarter. Ford beats Wall Street earnings expectations after coronavirus shuttered factories. Looking at stocks now. Today I'm down 225 and 92 at 26, 313.65. SP 5 down 12.22 at 5246.22 and Nasdaq up 44.87 at 10587.81. NASA Mars rover perseverance in safe mode at the launch but should recover. DNA captured by CRISPR's Cas9 guided N9 base editor. NASA astronauts in space to discuss upcoming SpaceX Crew Dragon return. Sunny-Fine Tiger. Viral load in young children presenting question about how likely is there to transmit the coronavirus. Heart damage found in the coronavirus patients months after recovering from COVID-19, study says. Your children's time is 5:02. Looking at news from the wires. Former U.S. Marine Trevor Reed to serve 9 years in Russian prison. Japan court recognized more victims of Hiroshima atomic bomb. Chinese descended to fight prostitution, charges lawyers said. China's military says its naval force is conducting high-intensity training in South China Sea. Doctor staff clinics were put in the service on the planes of Saudi Arabia to handle Hajj pilgrims converging there Thursday. Austin Public Health has spotted the year's first public Cuban case of West Nile virus in Travis County. CDC, 93,000 Americans die from alcohol-related causes each year. 4.2 magnitude earthquake rattles San Fernando Valley. Secretary of the Army Randy McCarthy on Thursday released the names of 5 civilian experts leading an independent review of the Fort killing in Killing, Texas. Arizona court Thursday sentenced a poacher who convicted killing guerrilla refugee last month to 11 years in prison. House Republican House Speaker Larry Household was removed from his position Thursday night vote as he faces bribery charges. Calling mail-in elections right for fraud. President Donald Trump suggested Thursday delaying an over third election and the U.S. Constitution only Congress can do that. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo defended his Inspector General in the Trump administration of Russia during an extended foreign relations committee hearing Thursday. New COVID-19 cases in the United States have begun exceeding 70,000 mark for a single day, researchers showed on Thursday. Fast food giant McDonald's said it entered into partnership with Mark Clinic, which will advise the cleanliness and safety best practice during the continuing coronavirus pandemic. Taking a look at some news from the local scene. Motorcyclist suffered serious injuries in Interstate 495 crash in Newark. Fall River firefighters were kept busy overnight Wednesday in a West Super Reservation Maryland. What they described as a stubborn ground fire in the woods. You have to take it up, explaining Fall River Deputy Fire Chief. Told her doing well after being pulled unresponsible and pulled by police. It's been difficult knowing that he was out there, fuck man. Route 138 temporary closed in Eastern Fallen. Crash with 2 bulls down. No COVID-19 cases, possibly rate continue to increase in Brockton. Rate asymptomatic COVID-19 tests are underway in Brockton. Hanover students staff last high school's Indian mascot. Limit slug Kevin Baker specialized in a small batch showmade feet. Peter Children's time, 5:05, sports time. SEC football scheduled 2020. League will play 10 games, conference only schedule beginning. Transit for reports. In venue and broadcast announcement of 2020 NBA season restart. Lakers and Clippers West, under more pressure in the bubble. Peter Children's time, 5:06. Time now for Peter Chill, traffic and transit check. Beep on the MTA Orange Line train. Late about 10 minutes to both directions while crews will swat a signal in back base. Some trains may stand at station. And take a look at the committee rail. And the ferries, they are looking good. Taylor and I was my way to New England. 120 on the southbound side. So between Canton and the Braintree split 120 at the northbound side. So between the split all the way down to 24 and Canton. 3 southbound side, also the Marshfield stretch. And 5 southbound side. So between Texas Providence, 19 westbound. A little bit so around the Providence area. Route 3 on the southbound side. Also the Marshfield stretch. And southbound 3 slow in the Braintree split. Southern Expressway, southbound side. So between the back down the Braintree split. Southern Expressway, northbound side. So the Quincy stretch. Route 1 on the northbound side. A little bit so around the Tobin Bridge in downtown Boston. 93 on both ends back between Mass Ave and Boston and 93 northbound side, slow around downtown Boston. 120 at the northbound side, so 90 and Woburn all the way down to Reading. 390-25, otherwise looking good from 120 to New Hampshire borders. 290 westbound side, a little bit right. Route 9 in Worcester and Western Mass highways are looking good. And out in Connecticut, 395 at the northbound side, a little bit so around the Norwich area. And 84 westbound side, a little so Waterway stretch, and Merritt Parkway eastbound, so between Norwalk down to Merritt Parkway westbound, so New Haven and Milford. 95 northbound side, so between 79 and New Haven, and southbound, so between Gilbert and New Haven. And up in North New England, 93 at the northbound side, a little so around Cotton After, and Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine now with the looking good. Peter Children's time is 5:08. Time now for a weather report. And the latest on Isaias. Charleston, Isaias. As a tropical storm. 6 mile per hour winds, location 19.5 in the north, 70.6 to west, and about 155 miles northwest of Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, about 25 miles southeast of the southern Bahamas. Movement northwest at 20 miles an hour, minimum separation, 999 millibars at 29.5 inches, 29 for 50 inches. Isaias will produce heavy rains and potential light rain and flash flood and mudslides across Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, Northern Haiti, and the Turks and Caicos, and the Bahamas. The rain that's associated with Isaias may begin to affect South Florida Sunday morning, potentially resulting in isolated flash flooding. Tropical storm conditions will continue across ports of the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico for early afternoon and will spread back across ports of the Dominican Republic, Haiti, the Haiti, the Turcos, and Caicos, and the Bahamas later today, Friday, and tropical storm warnings are in effect. These areas do not focus on the tails of the track forecast rainfall and wind hazards. Will extend far from the southern system, and there's a risk of impact of winds and heavy rainfall. Storm surge along the portion of the U.S. East Coast beginning this weekend in Florida and spread northward to the Carolinas, southern Atlantic States early next weekend. Today, Isaias interacting with its panel. The tails of the track and intensity forecast remain uncertain as too soon to determine the magnitude and location of the impacts, and interest in those areas should monitor the progress of Isaias and update the forecast. And the tropical storm hurricane watch is going to be issued for portions of South Florida later today. Peter Children's time is 5:09, and we're looking at some showers and thunderstorms. And they are popping all over the place. One 1 batch north of Leominster and east of Greenfield, and number 1 west of Amherst down to Pittsfield, and raining heavily down around Waterbury, Connecticut, and raining down around West Warwick, Rhode Island, and another batch from east of Bridgeport, Connecticut, to New Haven and down to New London, and raining heavily around the Albany area, so it's all headed towards the east. So these are the pop-up garden variety showers and thunderstorms. Some spots may get it, some may not. So watch the radar first. We got some scattered thunderstorms across southern New England early this evening, and check the storm about 2 after this, the damage and winds. And now, looking at the weather forecast, it'll be slight chance showers, thunderstorms before 2 a.m., then a slight chance showers between 2 and 5 a.m. And otherwise, we mostly got about 68 degrees and not a verbal wind. Chesapeake to 30%. New rain amounts between the tech wind and its bottom. Possible times for Friday. Slight chance showers, thunderstorms before noon, then a slight chance showers between noon and 2 p.m. Mostly got 30 degrees and light west wind. Chesapeake to 20%. Friday night, Park got about 65 degrees, south about 6 miles an hour. Coming in the evening for Saturday, most skies about 88 degrees, low 67, light northeast wind for Sunday. Check the shot after 10 a.m. Partly fog for 9 wise, partly south sky at 84, low 72 degrees, calm coming south around 5 to 8 miles, and afternoon temperature is 40%. Monday, check the shot partly south at 89 degrees, low 71, southwest 5. 7-11 mile, chest space is 50%, and for Tuesday, shots likely mostly clouds at 82 degrees, northwest 5. 7 mile and a half guns south in the afternoon, just to 6%, for Tuesday night, check the shot mostly clouds at 68 degrees, southwest 5. 5 mile and a half coming in the evening, just to 40%. Monday, check the shot partly south, mostly clouds at 83, low 67 degrees, light for wind, becoming southwest 1. 6 miles in the morning, chest space is 40%, and for Thursday, most of 82 degrees. And right now, not minutes. 39 degrees. That's going to be for the Video Channel 5 o'clock news on this July 30th, 2020 on a Thursday evening, 9 p.m. We have a good evening, bad day. Just stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well. We will see you at 10 o'clock for 10 o'clock, we have a good evening.